My favourite book is called Death and the Penguin by Andrei Kirchhoff. What's not to like about a book where a man has a penguin living in his bath?
My favourite book is Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card, and it's my favourite book because it takes place in outer space.
My favourite book was Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman because it was interesting to read.
Okay, so I have chosen I'm the King of the Castle by Susan Hill. And I was wondering why this is my favourite book, because it's relentlessly miserable. And I thought the reason why it's my favourite book is it's the most amazing study in selfishness. All the characters live in their own world, and even though their actions are quite small, the consequences of them are really great.
Our favourite book is The Hunger Games because it's exciting.
My favourite novel is Emma by Jane Austen, and I think it's my favourite novel because it's very funny, it's very true in terms of its observations about people, and it reads in different ways. So you read it the first time, you're interested in the plot, and then when you read it again, you see all the clues. It's incredibly clever.
My favourite book is Far From the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy. I like it because it's quite an exciting, adventurous story, and I love the characters of particularly Bathsheba Everdeen, because they did turn this novel into a book, and they had the lovely Julie Christie, who I'm a great admirer of.
My favourite book is A Room with a View by E.M. Forster, who sets the book in England and Italy, in Florence, which is a city I've been to 3 times, and I like it on several levels. The first level is it's about travel, and as you know, as a geographer, but as a person, I absolutely love travelling. I love Italy. So this girl goes to, Lucy Honeychurch, goes to Italy. It's her first time abroad, and she's been chaperoned by an older lady, and she meets lots of interesting people, but it's very funny. There's lots of very funny incidents, and of course it's also very romantic, and there's many romantic and funny moments in the book. Plus I love it because it's set in the 19th century, the end of the 19th century, and my second favourite subject after geography is history, and I've always particularly liked that period of history as I studied that for A-level. And so it combines my interest in geography, history, travel and humour, and I really enjoyed it. And sorry, the final point is it's set out in chapters in a bit like a diary with different headings for each chapter and names for each chapter, and I've kept a personal journal since I was 14, and so I appreciate people who write in that style.
Okay. My favourite book, I've got 2 favourite books. One is The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown because it raises really interesting questions and makes me think. And my second favourite book is Perfume by Patrick Suskind because it's just so odd and the characters are so weird, and I've read it twice and it still entertains me.
My favourite book is Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. I like it because of all the action and adventure that takes place throughout the book.
Okay, my favourite book, modern day book, is The Island by Victoria Hislop. It's a story about the leper colony on Spinalonga. It's based on fact, and it's about the inspiring way in which the people that were confined to Spinalonga were able to live and create a worthwhile community. And it's about the relationships, obviously, too, of those who were affected by their loved ones who were sent there.
Reach out my hand, oh me say, oh me tell you to run. On my way, remember to sing, but